Hello, my name is Emma Griffin, and an email that you can use to contact me is emmafgriffin@tamu.edu. My education has all occurred at Texas A&M University. So I got my bachelor's of science in early childhood education in May of 2022. And I am currently pursuing my master's of science in curriculum and instruction through Texas A&M's 4+1 program. Some relevant experience that I have related to teaching. I am currently a paraprofessional for Snook ISD. However, as a paraprofessional, I've decided to take on a long-term maternity substitute role. So until November, I will be the long-term sub for the first grade classroom in Snook. I've also done my clinical teaching in Snook in first grade, so I'm pretty excited that I get to continue that this year. And finally, I did my senior methods for kindergarten in College Station ISD. So I'm definitely a fan of the younger grades. I still haven't decided if I like kinder or first better, but I'm between those two for sure. Some of the goals that I have, I would love to grow in my classroom management strategies. Now that I am kind of the only person in the classroom as a long-term sub, I'm noticing that there are definitely some things that I need to work on in my classroom management. So that's a big goal of mine. Another goal would be to create a classroom environment that allows students to Maslow before they bloom. So based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I would really want students to have all of those needs met before we focus on the academics. And finally, my last goal, and my most important one, is to complete my master's degree and begin teaching in my very own classroom, which should hopefully happen in about a year. Some of the interests that I have in education are in behavior management, especially for those extreme behaviors. So, students who just have so many feelings and emotions, and they might not be able to control the way that they react to that, and they might have some extreme or violent behaviors. And I'm really interested in not only how to prevent those behaviors, but also how to react when they do happen, how to calm the student back down, and how to get them to a point where they're able to learn. Another interest of mine would be differentiation techniques for a wide variety of learners. I have had a bit of a difficult time with my differentiation techniques, but I'm learning more and more to use my blooms and to really focus on making sure that I'm meeting the students where they're at. And my final interest in education is definitely in social emotional learning. So making sure that students are provided with the tools that they need to learn how to react in certain contexts, how to manage their emotions, and things like that. In relation to this course, I am taking it because it's on my degree plan for my master's program, but I am also really interested in how to develop curriculum as well as how to pick and utilize curriculum that acknowledges the whole child and is well-rounded. And in relation to international topics, I'm really curious as to how curriculum may vary in Texas versus the rest of the USA and how this varies from curriculum abroad. So are students in other countries being taught the same standards? What are the differences in the rigor of curriculum? Things like that. Bye. How do I stop this recording?